breaking news.
Good afternoon, I'm Liz Ray. As we start with some breaking news at this hour, we now know the identities of the pilot and the passenger killed in a plane crash in Lafourche Parish. Parish President Archie Chasson says Lyle Pinto was the pilot and Lauren Menkenmeller was his passenger. The crash happened near Highway 90 and 182. The plane is believed to have taken off from New Orleans last night. It was discovered earlier this morning. And that's where we find Rob Masson live with the latest. Rob.
That's right, Liz, and we're just learning more information about that plane that went down. It is owned by Southern Seaplanes out of Belle Chase. It went down in a marshy area about 2 miles north of here on Highway 182 near the intersection with where it intersects with Highway 90. The plane identified as a Cessna 210L carrying two people who, as you said, are now identified as Lyle Panapinto, believed to be the owner of Southern Seaplanes, and Lauren Menkenmeller, who we are told was training as a pilot for the company. It went down around about 8:30 last night, right at dusk, and they launched a small search effort at that time, but they did not discover the plane until about 7:30 this morning. Only a portion of the plane's wing is visible in that marshy area north of Highway 182. At this hour, Lafourche Parish has 2 airboats on scene, but they're waiting for the arrival of investigators with the National Transportation Safety Board before they begin their recovery.
Route from Belle Chase to Houma, and they were somewhere over this area making their turn to go into the Houma airport when the crash occurred.
And who made the discovery this morning?
So it was Sheriff's Office personnel along with our Homeland Security staff in boats that found the recovery. There was a private helicopter that was flying to help the search and rescue effort, and they originally found the hovering site, and then we followed them back in through the marsh and actually saw the visual recovery. It's going to be a couple of 3 days. By the time we get equipment in sight and staged, it's about a 2 nautical mile run to the site, so to drag equipment out there and then to begin their recovery effort, which is very slow.
And that's Lafourche Parish President Archie Chasson, who says the actual recovery of those bodies could take as long as 3 days. We understand one of the victims' relatives may be out of state and is on their way out here now at the scene. Again, the recovery effort waiting on NTSB investigators to be on the scene here at this marshy area between Raceland and Houma, just off Highway 182. And again, that plane, a small 1976 Cessna 210L, went down around 8:30 last night and was discovered this morning in an area only accessible by airboats. Those airboats are out there. They're now waiting on those NTSB investigators. From Highway 182 between Raceland and Houma, Rob Masson, Fox 8 Local First. Liz, back.